difference is very important here. So array, I have seen you people have written in your CIE 1, but please note, this is one of the important thing which you have to understand. Both are of course data structures. So in arrays, how we are storing the data? Arrays, how we are storing the data? Anyone?
Continuous memory location.
Contiguous memory location or continuous memory location, the data is stored in array. What we say this as? Okay, continuous memory location. Here it is not like that. There is not required like we should have continuous. No, anywhere memory is there, that it will be allocated to this linked list. What type of allocation is done here? What do you mean by static? Yes. Static. What do you mean by static? In linked list, we use dynamic. This already we discussed, ma. Please, any one of you answer. Static means at what during when memory is allocated.
Runtime, ma'am.
Before
compilation time only it is allocated, ma'am. Compilation time.
Dynamic.
during runtime.
That is a difference. Please understand static and dynamic. This is very important difference between array and linked list. Array needs contiguous memory space. Suppose this was discussed in our first introduction class of linked list. Suppose this is my memory pool, heap of memory like this I have. Okay, and I have a few data. Something is written here, some data here, some data here, and some data here. Okay, now suppose I will just write an index for your reference 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I write this side 5 and 6. So how many blocks of memory? There are 7 blocks of memory from 0 to 6. There are 7 blocks of memory available in our memory pool. Okay, and that how many blocks of memory is already occupied or is having data in it?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4 have data. So how much memory blocks is available? 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks of memory is available. But if I want to allocate this memory to an array, like this array of size 5, if I want to create, it will throw me a, not 5. I have only 3 blocks, so I will just use a say array of 3. It will throw me a error. It will throw me a logical error saying there is no memory space available. It will throw me an error because I want contiguous memory locations. That is what I'm trying to say here. Contiguous memory location. But here if you see block 1, there is memory block 1 and then block 4 and then block 5. But when I want to allocate memory to an array, it should be like 0, 1, 2, continuous memories. A of 0, A of 1, A of 2. Data should be read like that. Okay, so that is what we say as contiguous memory location. I cannot create, even though there is memory space, 3 blocks of memory available or 3 bytes of memory available, whatever it is, I cannot create a array of size 3. Whereas I can create a node, 3 values I want to store, either in array or in a linked list. Anyway, I can store, but A of 3 I couldn't do. I couldn't create because I don't have contiguous memory. But now if I want to store some data 1, 2 and 3, I am creating 3 nodes. First node will have data 1, second node will have data 2 and third node will have data 3. Okay. So we are creating nodes here and assigning data in it. Then the next, we are linking. How you are linking this? The second part of our linked list is having what? Pointer or reference or next, which is the next node, it will be pointing. So it will point to node number 2. So after 1, it will point to node number 2. After this, where is the next data of this? We will be pointing to that node as a next part. In the next part, you will be pointing to this node. Okay. After 3, do you have any other data? I don't have any other data, so I will put null in the next part. So I am successfully I am able to create a linked list and store data in it. Okay, so that is what actually the contiguous memory allocation is required for array. For linked list, it is not required. Even though the memory is plattered or here and there, if it is available also, not a problem. Whenever you want to create a node, you will use one particular that particular space. If it is not contiguous, also not an issue, but you will use it. Is my point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That is my first point, that contiguous thing, difference between array and linked list. The second thing, as you people said, during compile time, during runtime. Okay, creation means allocation of memory during compile time and during runtime. That means stat in array, if I'm saying in while I'm using an array, declaring int, what we will do in void main, open braces, and then int ij, whatever variables you want, you will declare it, and the same way int a of 10, I am declaring. Means you are declaring an array of size 10 of type integer, yes or no? The statement means that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now what happens when I'm giving this statement and I am saving controls, whatever your compilation when I'm doing, okay, then what happens, the compiler will assign 10 into 2. Why? Integer wants 2 bytes, right? So 10 into 2, 20 bytes of memory will be assigned to this array. 20 bytes of memory is assigned or allocated for this array. Contiguous memory location will be given to this array. And whether it is using it or not using, let me put one more 0 here, a of 100. Then 100 into 2, 200 bytes of memory is assigned. Whether you are using 200 bytes or not using 200 bytes, it is left to you, but that memory is assigned. But when we are not able to, if I don't want 200, I am using only 50 of it, and remaining 150 bytes is wasted. Okay. So that is what we were telling, right? We cannot expand or shrink the memory in a static or in an array whenever it is required, based on our requirement. Okay, that was the drawback, I can say, of array. So it is done during compile time and we cannot change it whenever we want it. But when we when we see the other side, linked list during runtime means, suppose I have created, I want to add 5 elements, suppose, then first element at a particular point of time, when I want to first element, when I want to add one element, what I will do, I will create a node first. Means during creation, during runtime, when you are creating, when you are calling the function create node, anyway program I will discuss, create node, when we are calling that function, that time memory will be allocated by calling the function malloc. So for first node, I will call the function malloc with arguments, of course. So and that time memory will be allocated. And first data, whatever you want, that will be stored in it. And next pointer, initially it will be created, given as null. First element I'm adding. So I'm calling malloc create node function and allocating memory for that and assigning value. Then again, I want one more. I want to add one more value into the linked list. Then again, I will call the function create node. That is during runtime. When I'm calling the function, that time the program will be running and malloc function will allocate memory, and I will put data as 20, and then I will create a link. So previous node, whatever was there, I will point to this new node and then mark this as null. Coding part, I will come to that when today afternoon session we'll discuss. So likewise, again one more node I want to add. That time again I will call malloc function in the create function, malloc, then add the data and change this address to means pointer location of 20 to 30 and put null. So whenever I want to add a node, add a value, that time I am allocating memory. I am not unnecessarily blocking the memory beforehand and wasting it. Instead, whenever I want to add a node, I am creating it. That is what your dynamic memory allocation or that runtime allocation means. And similarly, when I want to delete, I suppose I don't want this second element, I'm deleting it. So when I'm deleting it using a function that in function called free function, we will release that memory, whatever was occupied by the second node in our linked list. Okay, in this way, what we are doing, we are able to expand the memory based on the requirement. That is based whenever you want to add a new one, you will create a new node. Whenever you don't want, you are freeing the memory, but you are not blocking it. Whereas in array, that is happening. Is my point clear, all of you? Actually, this is a repetition. Already the same thing we discussed during starting of this linked list introduction. Is my point clear? I want you to know this basic difference between array and linked list.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is main very important thing is, as we any application till now, mostly we will be using arrays because arrays are very simple data structure and easy for implementing. It is not using any dynamic memory functions, pointers, nothing, right? So it is very easy for implementing. So we go with arrays. Now also array has its own advantages, of course, because it's very simple, clear, easy to implement and all. Whereas linked list on the other hand has a major advantage of this dynamic allocation functions we are utilizing in this. So that memory management and all will happen. So even linked list also has a very important role, and we can create or nodes we can add and delete. That is one of the major use of this linked list. We can implement your whatever till now we have discussed array implementation using, sorry, stack implementation using arrays, queue implementation using arrays. The same stack and queue can also be implemented using our linked list concept. Okay, in our lab programs, we have discussed about array implementation and of stack and queue. I will, after today's explanation about how linked list works and all, I will give an assignment for you. Assignment 2 will be how you will implement stacks and queues concept using linked list. Am I clear, all of you? After my explanation of today's class, your assignment 2 is to implement stacks and queue using linked list. Okay. I'm not going to repeat or send one format question and all. This is your assignment 2. Please make a note. Sagar, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Just to put this word as implementation in your group, some other WhatsApp groups if you have, you put
Yes, ma'am.
implementation of stacks and queues using linked list. People have to write the code with neat explanation, how that is happening with neat explanation, code and a screenshot of the output which you people are doing in Turbo C or on whatever mode you are doing, online compiler, screenshot of the output.
Yes, ma'am. Implementation of stacks and queues using linked list.
Using linked list.
Then we need the code and the proper explanation for it, and then the output, screenshot of the output.
Yes, exactly. That will be your assignment 2. And one more thing, as per HOD's discussion, I forgot anyway, as now it came, I got point. As per HODs, we had a discussion for data. Some disturbance is coming. Ma. Please mute your microphone if you are not. Okay. So, what as per the discussion, what is as per HOD ma'am's instruction, data structures, you have to